Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's live broadcast here on Fuller Digital Solutions between the Western Christian Wolfpack and the Unity Christian Knights. Both sides looking to get in the win column once again. Unity Christian sporting a winning record, while the Wolfpack are 1-5 on the season, looking to get back into it. As both of the coaches go to home plate, we're going to get into some lineups here, followed by the national anthem. So for Western Christian, to start off, number 14, Austin Hall. He will be out in center field. Cohen Van Clay will be the number 2 batter out in right field. Hunter Hoffland will be out at second base. Number 11, Leighton Rotman, the catcher tonight, and he'll be batting cleanup. Trent Dykstra coming in at left field. Number 6 batter, Chase Van Verbeek, coming in at first base. Noah Jansma, the designated hitter tonight for Dason Van Hall, who will be pitching. Donovan Boer, will be in at shortstop, and Blake Bonestro will be rounding off the starting 9 here at third. For the Knights, coming in as the leadoff hitter, number 6, Dylan Bosma. Number 2, Brady Bogard, will follow close behind. He'll be out in left field. Bosma will be pitching tonight. Braden Bosma, not to get him confused, Dylan, will be at second base. Number 5, Graydon Van Essen, will be the cleanup hitter. He'll be at first. Kyan Emmelkamp out in right field, be the number 5 batter. Jonah DeYoung, the designated hitter for Elliot DeRoy. Austin Wieringa will come in at third, and Adler Van Essen coming in at shortstop. So we're going to get the national anthem going here as the umpires shake coach's hands. And once the national anthem plays, we'll be ready for some baseball.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's non-conference game between the Western Christian Wolfpack and your Unity Christian Knights. Our umpires for this evening are Tim Brunstein and Dayton Brunstein. First for the Wolfpack. Leading off, number 14 and playing center field, Austin Hall. Batting second, number 8, Cohen Van Clay, and playing right field. Batting third, number 9, Hunter Hoffman, and he's playing third base. Batting fourth, number 11, Leighton Rutman, the catcher. Batting fifth, number 10, Trent Dykstra, and he's playing left field. Batting sixth, number 13, Chase Verbeek, and he's playing first base. Batting seventh, number 22, Noah Jansma, he's the DH. For the pitcher tonight, number 19, Dason Van Hall. Batting eighth, number 3, Donovan Boer, the shortstop. And batting ninth, number 4, Blake Bonestro, and playing second base. The Wolfpack are coached by Logan Klein, Zach Van Essen, and Isaac Vanderhart. Now your Unity Christian Knights. Leading off, number 6, and the pitcher tonight, Dylan Bosma. Batting second and playing left field, number 2, Brady Bogard. Batting third and playing third, number 3, Braden Bosma. Batting fourth and playing first, number 5, Graydon Van Essen. Batting fifth and playing right field, number 7, Kyan Immelkamp. Batting sixth, your designated hitter, number 23, Jonah DeYoung. For number 15, our catcher, Elliot DeRoy. Batting seventh, number 25, and playing center field, Ethan Van Ginkel. Batting eighth, our second baseman, number 8, Austin Wieringa. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, number 30, Adler Van Essen. The Knights are coached by Skylar Wheeler, Josh Dragstra, and Seth Stodorsky. Gentlemen, will you remove your hats and please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Knights are going to be on defense here right away, protecting that home turf. Once again, Dylan Bosma, it's pitching tonight. Somebody I did not mention, Ethan Van Ginkel, left him off the lineup there. He is batting number 6 and playing center field.
Tonight, courtesy of Ground Effects and Sioux Center.
And as the Knights get ready for their first at bat, Austin Hall comes to the plate.
Leading off, Austin Hall.
Bosma, first pitch of the night, it's going to be fouled back to the left. Second one is going to be a little grounder to shortstop. They're going to try and beat him out at first, and they'll say he's safe. Good job to keep the ball in front of him. But unfortunately, Adler Van Essen just can't quite get a hand on it. It'll be the first hit of the evening. Up to the plate, Cohen Van Clay. Van Clay going to bunt. Third baseman going to pick that one up. They're going to try and get him at second. That one's going to go past the second baseman. And so now back-to-back plays with singles here on 3 pitches. Going to try and get him out at second. It was a smart play. The throw was just a little bit underneath. Van Ginkel comes from center field to grab that one. Now you got runners on first and second. Hunter Hoffland up to the plate. That one a little high. Foul ball. Runners getting ready to go. But umpire will call that one. That one a little low. Ball one. Bosma's pitch going to slide outside for strike number 2. Batter takes a good crack at it. He'll be down to his last strike. And that one is going to hit the batter. And that is going to get the bases loaded here for the cleanup man, Leighton Rotman.
Number 11, Leighton
Rutman. Prime opportunity here for the Wolfpack. That one's going to be strike number 1. A little grounder. Going to get it home, and they'll get him out. A little fielder's choice action there. Going to elect to not take the double play. They'll get him out at home. They'll keep the score 0-0.
Number 10, Trent Dykstra.
Trent Dykstra up to the plate for his first appearance of the night. That one going to be a little low for ball 1. That one going to be a bit outside. 2-0 now. Not a situation where you can walk when you have bases loaded like this. Bosma going to have to get out of this one quickly. He's going to get that one in there for strike 1. Bring the count back up to manageable. 2-1. Another one down the middle, going to get him on strike 2. And now, just like that, the count's turned around 2-2 to Dykstra. And that is going to be strike 3. For the first strikeout of the night for Bosma. They're going to get him for strike 1 here. Verbeek kind of let that one go by. That one going to be a grounder. Shortstop's going to handle it and get it over to first. And the Knights are going to get out of the top of the first with bases loaded from the first 3 batters. What a good job there by the Knights to get out of that one. Sticky situation. Ultimately, they were able to handle it. When we come back, Dason Van Hol will be pitching. And for Unity, Dylan Bosma, Brady Bogard, and Braden Bosma will lead us off. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break on Fuller Digital Solutions.
As a bank that cares about supporting small businesses, American State Bank assisted hundreds of young entrepreneurs launch their first business. Starting a business can be complicated, even when it's just a lemonade stand. It's never too early to begin thinking toward your next project, and we'll be here to help make it go as smoothly as possible. entrepreneurs, no matter their age. It's what we do.
Western Christian getting ready to play some defense here. Bosma coming up to the plate right away. That's Dylan Bosma.
Up for the Knights, number 6, Dylan Bosma.
Looking to get some revenge here for the first couple of hits on him. That one going to be in there for strike one. Nice job to paint the corner. It's going to be ball one in the dirt. 1-1 now. That one going to go right back at the pitcher, going to scrape his stomach. And Bosma is going to have his first hit of the night. Good pitch, good reaction time. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get the glove on it. Bosma will now be sitting at first. Brady Bogard up to the plate. Ball one, bit inside.
Number 2, Brady Bogard.
Try and pick him off at first. No good. One 0 count. Off speed, going to fall in. Strike one. So Bogard going to hit it out to left field, but they're going to call the balk. Advance the runner from first to second. Count it will stay at 1-1. So the potential fly out. Bogard's second attempt at a hit there is going to go foul to the right. 1-2. Going to get him on strike three, ball in the dirt. Lob it over to first. First baseman's not going to launch it over to third. The runner will advance. That will be a strikeout, though. Up next, Braden Bosma. Swing, that's going to be strike one. High fly ball to center right field. Right fielder is going to come up for it. Man at third is going to stay as the ball trickles into home plate. That'll be out number 2.
Up for the Knights, number 5, Graydon Van Essen.
Graydon Van Essen for his first plate appearance. Man on third, a good opportunity to get on the board right away. It'll be inside for ball 1. It's going to be a ball outside. Man at third is going to try and get home. He's going to slide in there, and he'll be safe. So Unity going to get on the board first. Bosman's going to get in on the pass ball. Count will be 2-0. That one a little outside now, 3-0. And that is going to be a 4-pitch walk. So another Knight on the plate. Kyan Emmelkamp. Big swing, bit inside. That'll be strike 1. That one going to be strike 2 now as it's fouled off to the right-hand side. Now in the 0-2 count, he's going to have to work back from this one. And that is going to be strike 3. And that will conclude the first inning. So Dason Van Hol going to get 2 strikeouts right away. And that'll bring us to the top of the second when we come back. Dylan Bosma still will be pitching. In the order, Noah Jansma, followed by Donovan Boer, and finally Blake Bonestro. Those will be your first 3 hitters when we come back here on Fuller Digital Solutions live broadcast of the Knights and the Wolfpack.
You can't replace the peace of mind that comes with knowing your animal is in good hands. Central Veterinary Clinic has been serving Sioux Center and the surrounding area for over 60 years. With a staff of 11 veterinarians, you can be sure you're getting the right care when you need it. Whether it's your companion animal or a production animal operation, Central Veterinary is committed to staying up to date on the most current medical advances and knowledge to provide your animal with the best care. See what the professionals at Central Veterinary have to offer you at centralveterinaryclinic.com.
Designated hitter Noah Jansma up to the plate.
Number 22, Noah Jansma.
Jansma going to hit a grounder. Shortstop's going to take it. And he'll get it over to first base. That will be a 1-pitch ground out. Good contact there. That'll be 1 gone. Now up to bat, Donovan Boer.
Number 3, Donovan Boer.
That one's going to be in there for strike one, right down the pipe. Would have looked like Bosma doing a nice job there. That one a bit outside, 1-1. Foul ball way back to the right. It'll be 1-2 now. Little dribbler. Pitcher going to take that one, and he'll get it over to first for the second out here of the second inning. So 4 pitches, 5 pitches, 2 ground outs down the last batter of the top, the second. Bonestro. Little grounder. Shortstop going to take it. No, third baseman going to get in front of him. And that will be 6 pitches, 3 ground outs. And the bottom of the second is already on its way. Dason Van Hall will be pitching once again when we come back. Hitting for the Knights, Ethan Van Ginkel, Jonah DeYoung, and Austin Wieringa. We'll be right back on the live broadcast here at MOC Void Valley on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's No Limits Internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
For the Knights, number 23, Jonah DeYoung.
Jonah DeYoung up to the plate. That's going to be strike one as that fastball blows by him. Curveball going to be in there for strike two. Looked like it was coming at his head and just did a really nice job to sink back in. DeYoung, they're going to say he crossed the plate there, or his wrist kind of went over, and that's going to be strikeout number 1 on the inning here. It's going to be ball 1. Ethan Van Ginkel up to the plate now. Had them mixed up. Jonah DeYoung, Ethan Van Ginkel is the order, followed by Austin Wieringa. Bunt attempt, no good. That'll be strike 1. Good pitch. Just had enough of a dip on it to avoid the bunt. Bunt going to get to the pitcher. Try and get him out at first, and they'll do just that. Good stretch there from the first baseman, and that'll be out number 2.
Up for the Knights, number 8, Austin Wieringa.
Wieringa's first plate appearance tonight. Little pop fly. Second baseman's going to get underneath it, and that will conclude the second inning. So a pretty efficient inning for both sides. And we're already going into the top of the third. Dylan Bosma still pitching when we come back. Top of the order here, Austin Hall, Cohen Van Clay, Hunter, Hoffland. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Since 1998, Ground Effects in Sioux Center has been Northwest Iowa's premier landscaping and garden center, providing a full variety of trees, shrubs, perennials, and annuals. Visit scgroundeffects.com and use their plant finder tool to help you find the perfect plant for your home. Ground Effects also has a full staff of experts and designers to turn your landscaping dreams into a reality. Come see what Ground Effects in Sioux Center has to offer.
Top of the third, about to get underway. Austin Hall is going to lead us off here. Bosma looking to get some revenge on him as he had a single in the first inning.
Number 14, Austin Hall.
First pitch going to be inside, ball one. That one going to be in there for a strike one. Now the count 1-1. That's going to be strike two. It's going to fall right in on the outside corner. Hall going to hit a little grounder. Shortstop busy tonight. Going to launch it over to first, and that'll be out number one.
Up for the Wolfpack, number 8, Cohen Van Clay.
Cohen Van Clay. Going to try and get the same outcome he had in the first inning. He did also have a single. Kind of a half swing there. Good pitch on the outside. It'll be strike one. One and one now. Pitch was just a bit inside on that last one. High fly ball. Going to go back outside the fence. It'll be 1-2. That is going to be 2-2 now. Little blooper out to center field. Cohen Van Clay now 2 for 2 on the night.
Up next for the Wolfpack, number 9, Hunter Hoffland.
Hunter Hoffland coming up, walked his first plate appearance. Big fastball going to fly over top the heads of everybody. 0-1. Try and get him at second. That ball is going to be a little bit past. And he's going to be safe at 2. It's going to be 1-1 pitch now. That's going to be a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2-2. Pitch just a bit outside. And they're going to get him at second. Bosma doing a nice job to keep his eye on that man. Took a big enough lead for him to throw it. That'll be out number 2. It kind of changes this next pitch here. 2-2. Strikeout puts you into the bottom of the third. That's going to be strike 3. Catcher's going to have it bounce off him a little bit. And they're going to get him at first before he can advance. So, 3 up, 3 down.
1 hit, no errors. He's over the bottom of the third.
When we come back, Dason Van Hol will be pitching. Adler Van Essen hitting, followed by Dylan Bosma and Brady Bogard in the hole. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break on Fuller Digital Solutions.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account.
Uh-huh.
Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Switch to Kasasa at Iowa State Bank.
Catcher getting his gear on as he was on deck to hit. Now after taking the pick at second, gonna have to get right back into gear.
Leading off for the Knights, number 30, Adler Van Essen.
Van Essen with his first plate appearance of the night. And that is going to hit off of Van Essen's bat. It's unfortunate because it did go behind him, and that will be strike 1. Don't see it happen often, but when you do, you can only chuckle a little bit and move on. And that one intentional. Now you've seen 2 rare feats. Once getting a foul ball off a ball that went behind him, and 2 hitting the light pole just over the opponent's dugout and bouncing back into play. That'll be strike 2 though, 0-2 the count. And that is going to be ball number 1 there. Pretty close one. Another fly ball back right. One and two still the count. Little ground ball hit to third base. And that's gonna go past the first baseman, and Van Essen gonna go to second, and he will stay. Catcher going to get the pass ball. That'll put a runner on 2.
Up for the Knights, number 6, Dylan Bosma.
Dylan Bosma back up to hit. He did have a single in the first and scored the only run of the night. on a ball that passed the catcher. He stole from third. That one going to be in there for strike one. Little grounder, going to try and get past the shortstop. It won't. Man at first will get him this time. The runner will advance to third.
For the Knights, number 2, Brady Bogert.
Bogert struck out in his first plate appearance. Going to have another chance here to advance the runner, potentially an RBI. That one going to be high and outside. Ball one. That one's going to drop in the bucket. 1-1 now. Two and one, the count now. Hard grounder hit to the shortstop. He'll take it, launch it over to first. The runner will score.
Up for the Knights, number 3, Braden Boswell.
Unity Christian advancing their lead to 2. Braden Bosma up to the plate with nobody on. Grounder hit to the third baseman. He'll field it cleanly. And that one get out over there for out number 3. That brings us to the top of the 4th. Your score, Unity Christian Knights 2, Western Christian Wolfpack 0. When we come back, Dylan Bosma continuing to pitch here. Done well so far for himself, not allowing any runs. Leighton Rootman, Trent Dykstra, and Chase Verbeek will be up to bat when we come back on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Notaboom Electric and Refrigeration has always operated under strong values aimed at exceeding client needs. The relationship with their clients begins on the first day of contact and only ends once you are fully satisfied with the work. When you hire Notaboom Electric, you can count on them for the results you want and need. They offer a number of services for residential and commercial facilities to schools and churches. Discover the advantage of working with Notaboom Electric and Refrigeration in Orange City today. Wishing good luck to the Knights.
Up for the Wolfpack, number 11, Leighton Rootman.
Rootman up to the plate. A little bit of fielder's choice his last time up. Had an opportunity to ground one and get a run in at third. They did throw him out at home, though. That one going to be a bit high. Ball one. That one in the dirt for ball two. Bosman doing a good job pitching so far tonight. They allowed a couple of hits. had the scary situation right away to lead off the game. Bases loaded. Was able to get out of that one. Knights have the lead by 2 now. That one going to go out the pitcher. Not going to be able to take that. And that will be a hit. The runner will advance to first.
Up next for the Wolfpack, number 10, Trent Dykstra.
Trent Dykstra struck out in his first plate appearance, looking to change the narrative. They're going to call that a strike. And they're going to throw him out at second. Gave him the sign to steal. Was not able to make it in time. And that is going to be a strike to add insult to injury there. Now 1-1. Big swing, going to be fouled back. 1-2. Foul ball. Little blooper. Going to get him out at first, and that'll be out number 2. Pitcher looked like he was going to go tag him, decided the smart play was to throw at the first, and that's what he did. Chase for Beek. Coming up to the plate. Grounded out in the first. Call that strike 1.
Number 13, Chase for Beek.
It's going to be strike number 2 on a hefty swing. And he's going to go on that one. That'll be strike 3. Taking us into the bottom of the 4th already. Bosma with his 3rd strikeout of the evening. Dason Van Hall looks like he's still coming out to the mound. And the Knights, when we come back, Graydon Van Essen, Kyan Emmelkamp, and Jonah DeYoung will be batting. Stick around. We'll be right back here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Pizza Ranch serves buffet your way.
Don't you mean my way, Mr. Voiceover Guy?
Sure, anyone's way, actually. Request your favorite pizza. We'll make it, bake it, and give you the first slice.
I can add peppers to pepperoni, Stampede on stuffed crust, maybe Texan taco on thin. No tomatoes on my half. How can I convince Mom to let us eat here every night?
It's buffet your way at Pizza Ranch. Say it with me, kid.
Dason Van Hall still pitching here in the 4th. Up to bat, Graydon Van Essen.
Playing second for roll pack number 2, Miles Batom. Up for the Knights, number 5, Graydon Van Essen.
First pitch is going to hit the batter.
Number 7,
Van Essen will take first. Kyan Emmelkamp up to the plate. 0 for 1, struck out in the first. Going to try and get him at first. They'll be safe. Little bunt attempt. Pitcher going to try and get it. A little off speed. Kind of falling backwards as he threw that one. The bunt will be good. Advance the runner. Put people at first and second now. So Jonah DeYoung up to the plate.
23, Jonah DeYoung.
Struck out in his first plate appearance. Go on the bunt attempt. Runners will advance. Don't know quite yet if he called ball or strike. Too focused on watching the runners advance. They will. So 0-1 the count now, but runners on second and third instead of first and second, so there is no double play opportunity. Big swing, going to go to center, just over to right field. Runner at third is going to tag up, and they're just going to let him go in. That'll be a sac fly for Jonah DeYoung. Graydon Van Essen will score.
Number 25, Ethan Van Ginkel.
Van Ginkel coming up to the plate here for his second plate appearance. Grounded out in the second. Bunt attempt, going to go foul here. So 0-1 the count. Going to pull back on the bunt attempt. Say 1-1. That one's going to be fouled back 1-2. That pitch going to be in there for strike 3.
Austin Wieringa.
Wieringa flew out in the second. Looking to get in the hit column here. Foul ball, going to go back to the left. Inside for ball one. That one going to be in there for strike two. Good off speed. Throwing the batter off guard. Wieringa now sitting 1-2. That one going to be a little bit high. Umpire has been given that one some pretty good generosity in the strike zone. Not that time. 2-2 now. Little grounder, pitcher going to go with some ease. And they're going to get him out at first. And that will conclude the fourth inning.
One hit, no errors. And you go to the top of the fifth.
And so, Dylan Bosma still pitching here for the Knights as he heads out to the mound. When we come back, Noah Jansma, the designated hitter, followed by Donovan Bohr and Blake Ministro. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
I chose NCC because they have a nice welding program. Their building is fairly new. They make it very easy to just jump in and learn. Coming into welding, I had no experience, so this program and this NCC seems like a good place to start.
We have very good instructors here. They're all well qualified. The courses are going to be the same if you get them here. Difference is it's going to cost you a lot less money. Then we have agreements with lots of other universities, about 40 of them, and that allows them to transfer all their credits.
For the Wolfpack, number 22, Noah Jansma.
Jansma, 0 for 1 here on the night. Swung at the first pitch and grounded out. He'll take the first pitch this time, 0-1. That one just a little bit low, 1-1 now. Big swing, 1-2. He will get a piece of that, but that's going to go behind. And that's going to be strike 3. The first out of the inning will go down in the count.
Number 3, Donovan Bohr.
Donovan Bohr coming up for his second plate appearance. Grounded out in the second. Say that one's a bit outside. 1-0. Two and 0 now. Ball 3. Got to throw him something he can swing at here. Got the momentum going. You do not want to walk him. That's down the middle for strike one. Now we're going to be in there for strike two. Now work it back to a full count. Now we're going to be a little high. Ball 4. Runner will take his base.
For the Wolfpack, number 15, Derek Heinen.
Strike one here. That one a bit high, 1-1 now. One and two the count. By the way, this is Derek Heinen, senior, coming in to hit. That one going to be a high fly ball. Just foul. Second baseman's going to run all the way over and grab that one.
Up for the Wolfpack, number 14, Austin Hall.
So now back up to the top of the order. Austin Hall, his third plate appearance. He's 1 for 2 on the evening. Grounded out in the third. We try and get him at first, to no avail. That one going to be in there. Strike one. Low ground ball. Second baseman will field that one nicely, and that'll be the top of the fifth. Done with.
You go to the bottom of the fifth.
Jason Van Hall still pitching, it looks like. He's going to the mound to collect the baseball. Unity Christian, bottom of the fifth. We'll start off with Adler Van Essen. Go up to Dylan Bosma, back to Brady Bogard. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Unity Christian is proud to have these businesses as partners. helping to ensure the success of our students now and into the future.
Softball game, bottom of the sixth. The Knights are up 6-3. Up for the Knights here, number 30, Adler Van Essen.
Adler Van Essen's second plate appearance here tonight. Pitch going to be low and outside for ball one. Two and 0 now. You strike one here. Two and 1 the count. Three and 1 now. Van Essen working his way back. And that going to be ball four. Runner will take their base.
Number 6, Dylan Bosman.
Dylan Bosma, third plate appearance, 1 for 2, and scored in the first. Now we're going to be outside, ball one. Coach going to come up, have a conversation with his pitcher. Looks like he's not going to be pulling him here anytime soon, but just wants to kind of pep him up a little bit, wants to make sure he's all right. Big swing. Looks like that one's going to fall, a little blooper to left field. Bosma going to have his second hit of the night.
Up for the Knights, number 2, Brady Bogert.
Bogert, 0 for 2. Struck out in the first. Grounded out in the third. Did end up bringing one in, though, on that hit. Going to pull back on the bunt. It'll be a strike regardless. 0-1. Bunt attempt. It's going to be fouled back. 0-2 now. High fly ball. Close to first baseman. The runner will elect to stay close, and that's a good choice there. It'll be out number 1.
Number 3, Braden Bosma.
Braden Bosma coming up for his third plate appearance. Flew out in the first, grounded out in the third. Hard ground ball hit. Try and get the double play. They're going to say he's safe at first. Runner will advance from second to third. So take third. So now 2 down. Western Christian doing a good job trying to get out of this one. They only need 1 more out here. Van Essen walked in his first plate appearance, was hit by a pitch in the 4th. Now in the bottom of the 5th. The first pitch is going to be a strike, 0-1. Runner's going to steal second, and at the same time, runners will swap places, and Graydon going to get a single there. Bring one in. Make it 4-0. 4-2-0.
Up for the Knights, number 7, Kyan Immelkamp.
Kyan Immelkamp, 1 for 2 on the night. Had a hit in the 4th. Was struck out in the 1st. Runner at third will score in the Bach. Coach coming over to discuss. Wants to know what's going on. Did the pitcher step off? That's the big question. So Bosma going to score on that. Big swing, Immelkamp be 0-1 now. Runner at second giving grief to the pitcher here. Foul ball back. 0-2 now. Coming down to the final pitch here for Immelkamp. They're going to get him on strike 3, so a nice off-speed pitch. Going to find the corner. And that'll take us to the top of 6.
No errors, and we we go to the top of the sixth inning.
Top of the sixth here. Bosma still pitching for the Knights. Jason Van Hole, 5 strikeouts now. When we come back, Bosma will start pitching to Cohen, Van Clay, Hunter, Hoffland, and Leighton Ruttman. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Unity Christian is proud to have these businesses as partners, helping to ensure the success of our students now and into the future.
Cohen Van Clay coming in for the first at-bat here of the 6th inning. I think it'll be ball 1. Foul ball back, 1-1. Wolfpack still doing a good job to keep themselves in this one. It's manageable 5-0. It's 2-1 the count now. Three and 1. Van Clay trying to keep his hitting percentage perfect on the night. Working for the walk. And that'll do. Runner advances to first.
Number 9, Hunter Hoffman.
And Hunter Hoffman coming in to bat. He's 0 for 1 on the night with a walk in the first. That one going to be in there for strike 1. Hard hit to the second baseman. He'll have a hard time handling it. Going to get it to first. And they're going to say he's out at 1. So won't be able to get the runner trying to head over to second, but will stick with it and throw it over to first in time for the first out.
Up for the Wolfpack, number 11, Leighton Ruttman.
Ruttman, 1 for 2. And a single in the 4th. Big hit out to center field. Center fielder getting under it. He'll do a nice job to throw that one in and keep the runner at bay. Now 2 down.
For the Wolfpack, number 5, Miles Blum.
Miles Blum, the sophomore, coming in, designated hitter for this at bat. First pitch going to be a foul ball. That going to be strike two, 0-2 the count now. Bosma could get out of this one rather quickly. That one going to be a little low, 1-2 now. Outside, 2-2. That one going to be fouled back. Still 2-2. High fastball, 3-2 now. Hard ground ball, gonna hit the bag. And that one is going to go past pitcher. And Western Christian will score. For the first time tonight, runner will go to first. Good call by coach there to put in Blom. Blom with a single, bringing the runner at second. One and 0 the count. Chase for Beek up. That one going to be a fly ball over the press box. And 1-1 now. That one going to be a little high. 2-1. That little blooper going to be caught at shortstop, and that'll be the top of the sixth. Over and done with.
One hit, no errors, and we move to the bottom of the sixth inning.
Bottom of the sixth inning. It looks like Dasson Van Hall is still going to be pitching here for Western Christian. So when we come back, Jonah DeYoung, Ethan Van Ginkel, Austin Wieringa will be our order. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Unity Christian is proud to have these businesses as partners, helping to ensure the success of our students now and into the future.
Jonah DeYoung getting ready to hit. Little blooper. Pitcher going to get that one. Going to mishandle it. Try and get it to first. And they are still going to get DeYoung, even after the bobble. Be the first out here of the inning.
Up for the Knights, number 25, Ethan Van Ginkel.
Van Ginkel had his third plate appearance. Grounded out in the second, struck out in the fourth. Little bunt attempt. Pitcher going to get it, throw it to first, and that one's going to be past him. Runner going to try and take second, and he'll do that with success. So fast, he kind of passed the bag.
Number 8, Austin Wieringa.
Austin Wieringa coming up to the plate. It's 0 for 2 on the night. Flew out in the second, grounded out in the fourth. And the pitcher almost looked like he was going to try and bare hand grab that ball, pulled away at the last second. And runner at third tried to round and fell over. So it'll still be one down.
Number 30.
Now runners on the corners, however. Adler Van Essen scored on both of his plate appearances tonight, had a single in the third, walked in the fifth. That one's going to be a little low, ball one. Two and 0 now. Bit outside, 3 and 0. That one going to be in there for strike one. Van Essen looked content of just taking ball 4. Here comes a bunt attempt, foul back, 3 and 2 now. Worked his way back to a full count now. Van Essen's got to protect the plate. Anything close, you got to swing at. Men on first and third. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be strike 3. That holds 6th strikeout of the night. Done a good job there in those situations, keeping it close. Now 2 down. Runners on first and third. Good situation here to get out of this one, and kind of gifted that. Let's see what the Wolfpack can do. Curveball going to be in there for strike 1. Little ground ball. First baseman's going to handle that one, get it to the pitcher, who's going to step on first. before the runner can get there, and that will take us into the top of the 7th.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors. And we move to the top of the 7th.
My goodness, so a good job to get out of that one. Western Christian not going to let up any more runs. Score 5-1. And we'll see who comes out to pitch here. Looked like someone might have been warming up. It was just Bosma taking his time, getting relaxed. They're going to let him pitch full game here. We'll see what he can do. He's only... It looks like they are going to switch pitchers, actually. Pretty similar look, pretty similar number, but as you can see, that is kind of closed off. That is an 8. Austin Wieringa is going to close out the night. So Bosmo pitched 6. 6 well-pitched innings in that. He'll only let up 2 runs. And he'll have 4, maybe 5 strikeouts here. Looks like we'll get him for 4. So a pretty good night overall for that young man. Wieringa looking to close it out. Can he do it? When we come back, Western Christian's 3 batters. In this order, Noah Jansma, Donovan Bohr, Blake Benistro. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Unity Christian is proud to have these businesses as partners, helping to ensure the success of our students now and into the future.
James Smith plays, taking 2 pitches, both of them balls. It's going to be 3-0 now. That one going to be in there for strike 1. I think that was a good job there from Jansma to try and just make the pitcher pitch. This is his first batter. Going to call strike 2 there. Now worked it back to a full count. Looks like Wieringa's kind of getting warmed up, getting comfortable on the mound. And that one's going to be ball 4. Batter will take his base. Now man on first right away.
For the Wolfpack, number 3, Donovan Bohr.
Donovan Bohr up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the night, excuse me. That one going to be in there for strike 1. That one just a bit outside, 1-1 now. Runner going to advance to second now on a balk. One and 2 now. Runner on second, itching to get into scoring position. And that is going to be strike 3. And that's the first out here of the top of the 7th. Wieringa going to get his first strikeout of the night.
Number 4, Blake Benistro.
Foul ball going to go back, hit the netting, and be 0-1. High fly ball way back. Oh, and 2 the count now. Curveball going to be a little high, 1-2. If anything, you've definitely warded off the batter a little bit. Maybe a little hesitant to step into the box there. Low fastball, I'm going to get 2-2. Little blooper over the third baseman's head. Left fielder going to grab it. Coach can tell him to stay at third, so now runners on the corners. You only got 1 down. Still don't have the tying run even up yet. Have to get this guy on base.
Austin Hall.
Austin Hall, 1 for 3 on the night. He'll have a little grounder. Shortstop going to try and get it. He'll get him at second. And the throw will not be in time first. Runner at third will score. Giving Wolfpack 2 runs on the evening.
Number 8, Cohen Van Clay.
Cohen Van Clay coming up to the plate with 2 down. High fly ball. It can be foul. Right fielder doing a good job to chase that one down. The 0-1. Ground ball, third base. Throw will be there in time, and that will be the ball game here at MOC. Floyd Valley Unity Christian will take the victory 5-2 over Wolfpack.
It's a 5-2 win for the Knights. The Knights score 5 runs off of 6 hits and 2 errors. Western has 2 runs off of 4 hits and 1 error. The Knights are at Sioux City North tomorrow night for a varsity only.
We'll get you some statistics here after a quick commercial break from one of our sponsors here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back. Final score, Unity Christian Knights will take victory over Western Christian 5-2. Let's get into some statistics here before you leave, you guys, tonight. Starting off, Unity Christian, Dylan Bosma pitched 6 innings tonight, had 2 earned runs against him with 5 hits, and struck out 4 separate batters. A good job from him. He will be relieved by Austin Wieringa in the top of the 7th. Wieringa will throw 1 strikeout, will pitch the entire inning, and only let up 1 off of 1 hit. Dylan Bosma, 2 for 4 tonight. The only batter with 4 at-bats. He has 2 singles, will score on both of his times he got on base. Brady Bogard, 0 for 3 on the night, did have an RBI in the 3rd. Braden Bosma, 0 for 3 as well. Graydon Van Essen will be 1 for 1 with a single in the 5th. He'll be hit by a pitch in the 4th and walked in the 1st. Kyan Emmelkamp, 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Ethan Van Ginkel, he'll go 1 for 3 as well. Grounded out in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th, single in the 6th. Jonah DeYoung had the sac fly in the 4th, but that'll be about it for him. He'll go 0 for 2. Austin Wieringa grounding out and flying out respectively in the 2nd and 4th. Had a single in the 6th. And Adler Van Essen, he'll go 1 for 2 with a walk in the 5th, scoring both times he gets on plate. Going over to Western Christian, Dason Van Hol will have 6 strikeouts in 6 innings with 5 runs against him and 6 hits. Overall, a pretty good night for the young man, especially saying that last time Western Christian faced Unity Christian, the score was 16-1. So it was a good performance and definitely a positive showing from Western Christian in this respect. Going over to hitting Austin Hall, 4 at-bats. He'll have a single in the first, 1 for 4. Cohen Van Clay will be 2 for 3, single in the first and the third. He'll ground out in the 7th and walk in the 6th. Hunter Hoffland, he'll go 0 for 2, walk in the first, will be his only time getting on plate. Leighton Rittman, 1 for 3 as it stands. Trent Dykstra, he'll go 0 for 2. He'll be relieved by Miles Bloom, who will have a single in the 6th, and he'll get an RBI on, so he'll go 1 for 1. Chase Verbeek, 0 for 3 on the night, alongside Noah Jansma, who will go 0 for 2, and he'll walk. And his designated runner will score in that respect. Donovan Boer will go 0 for 2 on the night, walked in the 5th. And finally, Blake Bonestro will go 1 for 2, and he, in the 5th, will be pinch hit for by Heinen, who flew out. So he'll go 0 for 1. Ultimately, that's all I have for you here. Unity Christian Knights 5, Western Christian Wolfpack 2. Once again, you're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions. My name's Carter. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And Unity Christian will find themselves playing at North Sioux City tomorrow. With that being said, I have nothing more for you. Thank you so much for tuning in the live stream, and we'll see you next time.